Good afternoon, everyone. Today we'll start with lesson 4, time value of money. This is part of unit 2. We've already covered 3 chapters where we covered about basics of financial management, then we covered about economic value addition, DuPont analysis, CBB analysis, and in last unit we discussed about long-term uh, instruments, uh, long-term financing instruments. Now we are discussing about time value of money. Here we'll discuss about 8 things: time value of money, then simple interest, compound interest, present value discounting, future value compounding, annuity due, sinking funds, capital recovery, loan amortization. Time value of money is a concept that money available at the present time is worth more in time value of money is the concept that money available at the present time is worth more than the identical sum in the future due to its potential earning capacity. The core principle of finance holds that provided money can earn interest, any amount of money is worth more the sooner it is received. Time value of money is also sometimes referred to as present discounted value. We have to understand the concept of time value of money, which means that value of money, for example, money has two kinds of values. First is nominal value, second one is real value. Nominal value is a face value, it never changes over a period of time. Then for example, 10 rupees note was same 20 years back, and today also we have that 10 rupees note. Now let us find about the real value. Real value is the purchasing power of the money, and it decreases over a period of time. So definitely the value of the money is related to the time when it is received or when it is achieved. So sooner the money is received, sooner the money is achieved, better the value is. So the time value of money talks about this one. Compounding is, if you look into these two diagrams, the time value of money has two concepts: compounding, that is present value, to future value. So for example, if you deposit this 10,000 rupees today, so after 5 years you will get 15,000 rupees. So 15,000 rupees, 15,386 rupees is the future value of 10,000 rupees which is invested today. Similarly, if you look into discounting concept, to future value to present value concept. So if you look into this again, 10,000 rupees is the present value of 15,385 rupees, 86 rupees, which is received 5 years from now. So this is the time value. So when we move from present value to future value, it is compounding, and when we move from present future value to present value, it is called as discounting. Reason for time value, why time value of money is there: risk and uncertainty, because time is always associated with risk and uncertainty. Preference for consumption, everyone tries to consume today itself. If you ask someone that take two options, choose any one of the two options, that I'll pay you 1,000 rupees today or tomorrow, everyone will choose today. So there's preference for consumption. Then investment opportunities, because they are the investment opportunities which are available today, they will give you more of return. And definitely also because various investment opportunities, and the people want to invest in on these investment opportunities today itself. Inflationary economy, so over a period of time the value of the money decreases because of an inflation. Human preference, there's always human preference to get money as early as possible. Interest earnings, well, if you get money today, you can start earning interest on that money. So these are the reasons of time value of money. Simple interest and compound interest, we already know this. Simple interest is P into R into T upon 100. That is, if principal is 1 lakh rupees, rate is 9%, and time is 2 years, there will be 18,000 rupees. And, so the amount will be 1 lakh plus 18,000, that is 1 lakh 18,000 rupees. Compound interest, it is P into 1 plus R whole ki power n. So 1 lakh rupees into 1 plus 9 by 100, divide whole ki power 2, which is 1.09 ki power 2, which is again 1,18,810 rupees. If you look into this, compound interest is more than simple interest. That is known as power of compounding. That is known as power of compounding. Present value, it is also called as the concept of discounting. Present value is the current value of the future sum of money or stream of the cash flows given a specified rate of return. Future cash flows are discounted at a discount rate, and the higher the discount rate, the lower the present value of the future cash flows. Determining the appropriate discount rate is the key. Properly valuing future cash flows, whether they be earning or obligations. So how we find out the present value? Simply if you look into this compound interest formula, it is compound interest means amount is equal to P into 1 plus R whole ki power n. This amount will be CI, which is amount of money. That is, CI can be called as future value. Principal can be called as present value. So if we calculate with this formula, we come to present value is equal to future cash flow divided by 1 plus R and whole ki power n. It is a discounting concept. Concept of discounting: future value upon 1 plus R divided by M into M T. M is frequency of compounding. For perpetuity, it is simply C by R. And present value of growing perpetuity is simply C divided by R minus G. Present value of annuity is S upon R into 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus R whole ki power n. There's no need to remember all these things. You can simply find out the present value by using the concept of discounting with this formula. And then present value, it is a future value. It is also called as concept of compounding. The future value refers to the value of an asset or cash at a particular date in the future, which is equivalent to the value of the specified sum at the future. The future value can be explained as a amount of money which will be received by the present investment as a result of its growth in the future. So future value is equal to present value into 1 plus R whole ki power n. If you look into this concept, future value is equal to present value into 1 plus R whole divided by M whole ki power m into T. M is number of periods based on compounding frequency. So M is frequency of compounding. Concept of compounding similar to what we had in discounting. Annuity due. Annuity due is the reprinting payments that is made at the beginning of each period. So for example, if rent is to be paid for the month of June, and if it is paid on 1st of June, then it is annuity due. The present value of annuity due is PMT into 1 minus 1 plus R whole ki power minus n divided by R into 1 plus R. So it is 1000 rupees if annuity is there, then 10% rate and 7 years, then this will be the case. No need to remember this. We can find out the solution through the above formula only, and it's very easy. Sinking fund, it is the fund that is accumulated for the purpose of paying off a financial obligation at some future designated date. It is a fund in which equal payments are made at equal time intervals. For example, depreciation fund is also sinking fund, where fund is kept aside to buy some future to replace the asset in the future. It is simple. P is equal to A into 1 R by N divided by 1 plus R by N power NT minus 1. Capital recovery, the return of initial investment is called capital recovery. We have already gone through all these things in project management when we were discussing about payback period. The capital recovery also occurs when a business recoups the money it invested in the machinery and equipment by selling or disposing of them. So it is very similar concept as payback period. Amortization, it is a period of repaying an interest bearing loan through regular payment of interest and principal. Amortization, we have discussed about amortization, like we have depreciation in fixed asset, we have amortization in intangible assets, but this is a different concept. Amortization here means repaying of debt obligation in the form of principal and interest within regular intervals. And so it will be EMI calculation, which is very important, and it is P into R into 1 plus R whole ki power n divided by 1 plus R whole ki power n minus 1. This is formula for EMI calculation. EMI is equated monthly installments. An amortization schedule is a complete table of periodic loan payments showing the amount of principal and amount of interest that comprise each payment until the loan is paid off at the end of its term. So here with this we come to the end of time value of money. I hope you all enjoyed this session. It is a small session. Thank you.